Drum roll, please. Our last discussion where we're going to finish up the carbon footprint with tallying up our annual transport cost and then share out our projects, the final step. Okay, so that's what you need to do this week. So in this case, for the first part, take your week 17 private, copy it into week 17 public. Go ahead and finish it up. I'll show you mine. I ended up doing a field set because I like them, and it really for this one because they're all related and made sense, right? So those work fine, and there's nothing really different in here except I was still using the drop down selection as we saw before to grab the values so I didn't have to calculate it because it's easier and it works. Okay, so that there doesn't seem to be anything here that seems a mystery to us, but if you need some assistance, I'm not even going to do a solution, but I'm totally open to doing one. Just give me a shout out either on Discord or directly or in the discussion if you feel like you want to see that final version. Okay, so do that and then share your URL for this one. Okay, so that'll be 65 points for this one. And then copy your project step 7? Is that right? Oh, is that right? I almost feel like that's wrong. Oh, no, it is step. No, it's the final. It's the final step decision, right? This is where you're adding something to it. So whatever I had you do there, did I call it? Oh, I did call it step 7. So it is step 7 even though it's final. See, even I gotta go remember sometimes what we did. And actually it's not. Hold on, let me check that. Boy, I'm glad I checked that. Actually it was final. So so in this case I updated this and I updated the instruction for that one. So in this case you're taking your final from your public. Okay, so that's what I had you name it. And I should modify this to show pub in this case. Final from, actually from right here. From your private, no, that's right, from your private to final in your public. Okay, so that's what you need to do for this step. Now, you can make any modifications you want at this point, but pretty much we've done everything I was going to do, but if there's something you want to showcase and have fun with it, please do it. So in this case, you're going to share your URL for this step. So of course it's different than the one above. So you'll end up having 2 of these and write something in your post about the process of doing this. Just any, experience of doing it, feedback about how you might have liked to approach it differently. I don't care, whatever. Just write something about this part. And then here, right, so this is, you get 35 points for, of course, giving us your URL, but then, review your fellow students' projects and give them feedback, right? And that's really, this part is 35 points plus your replies. So these right here account for 35, these account for 65. So have fun with this last part and the last thing that we do as far as work in this class. And anyway, like I said, it was fun. This is how I did mine. Nothing really new in that case. Personal vehicle, right? So my field set, I named it. Public trans, flights. Yeah, nothing really new there. And then in the FB, I just added these into here, added them into the total, included them in the total, and then made sure that of course I had to pass them in here. Whew, this thing's getting unwieldy, look at that. So I passed those 3, and then in the render I just had to accommodate them. I think if I do anything before the final, depending on how much time, I would actually I would refactor this to iterate over and make this work just by iteration. But other than that, okay. So again, you have 2 URLs that you'll share. It's the same URL base, but then the difference is the directory, right? So w17 for this final part, and then your URL, and then final will be the URL for the project sharing. Okay, I look forward to seeing the discussion on this final one.